Hello! Welcome back. I think it's recording. Should be recording. Who knows? I'm gonna blabber for 30 minutes anyway. This is back on, or right on the tail end of the last episode, technically. Minus editing, or whatever that's going to occur there. We're gonna head to Mihen High Road, probably. Now, I should have mentioned this last time because it was the start of chapter, but someone mentioned the Dark Knight dress sphere. I believe that's the one that's in Bavel. You can get that in chapter 2, 3, or 5. I will, theoretically, unless I fall over and die in a process of forgetting how things work, wow, Mihen High Road has a high difficulty. This may actually be a problem. Very well could, in fact, be a problem. Let's see. Could do things slightly out of order here. Yeah, let's actually do some stuff slightly out of order so I can get a... What's Makalania? Makalania is 4. Yeah, so we can get a decent grind spot before we go to Mihen High Road, because Mihen High Road seems like it's going to get me murdered, but... you can get the Dark Knight dress sphere in 2, 3, or 5. Theoretically, unless I fall over, die, and forget, I will get it this chapter because it's a very powerful dress sphere. There is at least one other dress sphere that's possible to miss, even if doing 100%, even if playing the game multiple times. So, there's also a couple other things that I'll need to be doing primarily on my own time, bear that in mind. I'll probably even get the Dark Knight dress sphere on my own time, because really that's... I don't really need to make a video of that because a billion other people made a video of that, but we're not going to run that excuse. It's basically just me running back through Bavel because I was right, well not right next to it, but fairly close to where I needed to be. It's just the room is a puzzle. I didn't get the puzzle in like the 5 minutes I was in there, so I left. So basically all it would be is me doing a puzzle, which is puzzling. Indeed, 'tis puzzling. Also, I've noticed I'm recording in the darker format that my capture card has, because that's basically how that works, apparently.
Gullwing's here. Where are the fiends?
No need for concern, Lady Yuna. Everything's under control. The fiends got close to our headquarters, but thankfully no further. The Al-Bed from Jose assisted us in fighting them off.
So, Gibble was here?
Yes, his group also brought us these machina. You know, he said something which still strikes me as sort of odd. He told us not to depend on you so much, Lady Yuna.
Me?
He said we need to rely on our own strength to defend Spira through the coming age.
Lady Yuna, if I may interrupt, there is something I would like to ask you.
Sure.
As you are probably aware, we have not heard from Maven Nuge, our leader, in some time. Lady Yuna, have you no information as to his whereabouts?
I'm sorry, but we don't know any more than you do.
I see.
If we see him, we'll tell him to return here.
Thank you.
Hooray! Yeah, we'll do it via airship, even though it's a bit silly. Do I need to talk to you again? No. Let me just confirm that we are in fact done here by talking to this dude. Your fortifications are quite nice, except that artillery piece is on the front lines and also appears to be facing the wrong way. But, regardless, that's all we had to do here. A bunch of these places in Chapter 3 are primarily just go to a place, talk to people, watch cutscene, go to another place, talk to people, watch a different cutscene. It's basically how it works. Also, you'll notice, what's his face? Doofus put down a thing over there. I'm pretty sure it's either this chapter or next chapter where we have to put those down in a whole bunch of places, because if we don't, we miss cutscenes and then miss very small chunks of percentage, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Alright, so we've done Mushroom Rock. Let's go to Jose Temple. Which, we don't actually have to do anything here, by the way. We just have to watch a cutscene. And then after that, we're gonna go to the Moonflow, where, guess what? We don't have to do anything, we just have to speak to someone. And then we're gonna go somewhere else, and guess what we do there? We talk to people, and watch cutscenes. This particular one, we just have to walk up here. Yeah, it should trigger this, which gives us a very tiny percentage.
Hey, it's Sid's little girl.
I have a name.
You seem close.
We made quite the couple.
Oh,
Yukinawi Choik.
Riku's always good for a laugh. If you're here about digging, this isn't the best time.
Well, there were fiends here too, right? Want us to clean up for ya?
Fiend hunting? What? You guys give up the Sphere gig?
temporarily. Right now, we're helping people out. Maybe you'd like to hire us?
Nope. You already took care of Sin. We can't go running to you every time we get into trouble. I watch my own back.
Show off.
Well, be careful.
You too.
Right.
Come on.
Bye. We get another Albed primer just for talking to people. I love that. We show up, they say random crap in Albed that I can understand, and then we get a book for some reason. And the chest full of Phoenix Downs, but primarily a book. Now, realistically, you would be running on foot between most of these areas, which would then give you the experience required to do some of the more difficult areas, but in order to save minuscule chunks of time, actually it's pretty substantial because I don't edit out the random encounters. Moonflow is actually 4 stars as well, but it shouldn't matter, we don't need to fight anything. Normally you would run on foot. That would get you random encounters, which would get you lots of experience. So realistically, unless you do what I do, where you ride the airship everywhere, you wouldn't actually need herp derp. You wouldn't actually need to do grinding. That's the phrase I was going for there. Whenever it loads, there we go. Wait for him to plop down his dongle. There you go. Talk to him, thank you. We can watch the show from the Celsius. Look at him over here practicing his live broadcasts.
No, this won't do at all. We finally put it on the show, of course. But there's no passion, no climax. No. Oh, shoot off.
Man, this is exciting.
I can't run a show without climactic passion. I must have miscalculated. This wasn't supposed to happen at all.
Don't worry, Tobly. I'm sure your next show will make up for it.
Next show? How can there be a next show when the first show made the next show a no-show? Well, one thing's surely for sure. I need to attract celebrities to attract an audience.
Huh. Got any celebrities in mind?
Well, let's see. The most celebrated celebrity... Eureka!
Yuna, run.
What's wrong?
Don't ask, just run. Run now, run fast.
Okay.
Wait! Just a moment!
Keep running.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
Do you really need to ask? You know what he's planning, right?
This is our big chance.
It might be fun.
Hooray! Hey. I don't actually know if we need to do anything apart from talk to him. I don't know if anything comes of the whole chasing us around thing. I also like how you can't interact with any of these people and none of them care about the fact that you're just kind of running around them nonchalantly like that. So that should theoretically be that, which should theoretically put us at the exact same percentage we've been at since more or less starting this chapter. Well, slightly above it, but whatever. So on to the next area, which is actually going to be a substantial area, known as Guadosalam. Lots of stuff happens here. Guadosalam, salami. Salami. I don't actually really like salami that much, but you know, I like babbling stream of conscious nonsense for about 30 minutes at a time. So this place is probably where we're going to end up ending the video. Oh, when we're done here anyway. I like how his shoes are squeaky. Come on, finish your freaking animation. There we go. Yes, you are indeed setting up a comsphere. Like how he laughs all the time. We need to speak with Logos and other people who I presume are inside of here. I assume they are anyway. I don't have any idea. They could be in there. They could be in here. I'm gonna assume they're in here, not in her bedroom. I don't want to burst into people's bedrooms. Be very rude. Oh, here we go.
LeBlanc, there's nothing to worry about.
Not even close.
Let's see you do it then.
LeBlanc, there's nothing to worry about.
Look who's talking!
What are you doing?
Oi! The boss has been rather depressed since Nuge went missing.
We wants to comfort her, see?
Oh, was that supposed to be Nuge?
That bad, was it?
Yep.
Oh.
Even if you did sound like Nuge, do you think it would actually help?
It would.
Whatever you say.
Now the bigger question, is she in here or is she in her bedroom? Switch is acting up. You guys have the worst electrical wiring? I don't even know, it's not technically electrical because this universe does it have electrical? I guess it would, because Machina. Could just be powered by magical magics, though. Sure, competition, apparently? I don't know. Either way, we speak to them, we speak to LeBlanc, we speak to them again, we watch some stuff, we speak with old man Maishin, I can't remember his name, and then we watch more stuff. So, this is a very dark room. I really should have adjusted the capture card, but I didn't, so... It's dark. Hooray, contrast.
Leave me alone.
Don't you want to hunt some spheres? The Gullwings are gonna get all the spheres in Spira, you know.
Fine by me. There's no point in chasing after spheres if my Noogie Woogie isn't there to smile. What difference does it make?
You're a mess.
Say whatever you want.
What if we showed her a sphere of Nuge?
Why ask us? Go for it.
Of course, that sphere. We took one in Bavel. Care to watch it?
What's on it?
We haven't looked yet. Meet us in our room. We'll have a little screaming.
I have no idea where their room actually is. Oh. Well, that's awfully convenient. Excuse me, wall. You're in the way. It's awfully convenient for them to tell me where the room is, because, you know, I didn't know whose room that was. God. Also don't know where Maishin is in Guadosalam. We'll have to do a little bit of exploring. There's random encounters here, apparently. Is it easy? Possibly not. And she's running Double Warrior. Well, Double Warrior is actually a decent idea for this, except for the fact that they hit real hard, but... faster we get... oh, she's learned Kiraga. Good. Faster we get one down, the better. Because then they won't have quite so many defense up bonuses and other things like that. Although they apparently have a lot of health. Good lord. There we go. And that one's oversouling. Could be bad. It really honestly could be bad for this thing to oversoul, depending on if it gets any new abilities. It apparently causes curse now, so... we'll keep spamming the armor break to get that DPS out. No, not Vigor. Someone asked why I don't use Vigor more often. Usually because I'm too lazy and I just end up using Cure because I can use that for solo or multi-target, whereas Vigor is only one target in all cases. Wish you'd stop cursing everyone though. I also forget every game what curse actually does. I could continue armor breaking it, but 200 damage per hit is... we're even with his damage output. He's got a ton of health, but we also have a healer, so as long as he doesn't defense boost, which it looks like the oversold version doesn't do. Which is interesting. I forgot what I was talking about prior to this thing oversouling though, so whatever. Is this their room? I don't know where their room is. There's many rooms down here, and we're fighting these again, so we got ambushed this time. Except we all went... oh, it's because they're both warrior and they have first strike, don't they? I forgot about that. A little tidbit of information. Oh... I kind of missed the oversold version that never used defense up now, honestly, considering we could heal through its damage easy enough. Whereas these dingle-dongles over here, you know what, let's... I don't have all day here. I actually do have quite some time left in this video, but primarily going to be grinding off camera anyway. Seriously though, where is it to the left, to the right, to the roundabout, to here? Is it this room? There's a chest in here. With a Tetraband. I can't seem to do anything with that. It's very dark in that room, on the capture card anyway. This is why I normally adjust the capture card so it's actually running the brighter setting. Because otherwise it's very dark, and I'm pretty sure this video and the last video are both running this setting, so... no, stop running backwards, for the love of God. Well, this leads back over here. Thankfully that wall no longer attempts to murder me. So I guess it's the room to the right, that's the only room that's left. Are you all that spawns down here? 'Cause you're getting kind of annoying. Can we fight something other than that at some point this century? Actually, what level are we? 4. Probably getting to 30 is expecting a bit much, but being 30 would allow me to do this chapter and probably most of the next chapter without too much of an issue, so I might try to aim for that.
Let's see. This should be it.
What's this?
army shot this, not me.
So I see.
This must be a dud.
Who you calling a dud?
There's someone there.
Really? Where? Where?
I'll zoom in.
It's Nuge! What was he doing there?
I don't like it.
What?
All these secrets. It's just one thing after another.
If I may. You're free to do as you please, but I'd prefer you not mention this to the boss.
Why not?
Whatever this Vegnagun thing is, it's clearly dangerous. Nothing the likes of we sphere hunters have any business fooling around with. But if the boss knew Nuge were involved, well, there'd be no stopping her. If anything were to happen to her.
You guys got it rough, don't ya?
If only she noticed.
Alrighty. Now I have to find Meishin. Do I need to talk to you again? There was one other sphere. Is it right there? I found it. You guys aren't very good at hiding it.
Is this one from Bevelle too?
Ooh, been taking naughty pictures again?
I didn't shoot this one. I found it.
Is it also naughty pictures? How many of these are we gonna
The
watch,
image is
man?
badly deteriorated. Must be old.
Ah, the only reason the war's dragging on is because Xanacan refuses to surrender.
You're wrong! If you'd stop attacking, there wouldn't be a war.
We're not falling for that.
Gah! Someday, your precious weapons will end up destroying you.
He's probably referring to the Machina War of 1,000 years past.
Oh hi, Meishin. Suddenly old man.
When did you sneak in, old man?
You can't expect me to remember everything that happens. I must admit, the likeness is positively uncanny.
It can't really be him, can it?
I'm afraid not. After all, that sphere was recorded 1,000 years ago.
Right. Of course.
Hmm? Would you like to hear? Lady Yuna, a rumor has been going around of late. Perhaps you've heard it. They say that High Summoner Yuna was accompanied by a guardian from, of all places, Xanakant. Oh, yes. That young man raised quite a few eyebrows at the Blitzball tournament in Lucca. I spoke to him myself on a number of occasions. I could sense that he belonged to an other world. That he should look so much like the man in that sphere cannot be mere coincidence, I should think.
There's a connection.
There is. I would very much like the chance to ask him and clear this matter up once and for all.
But he's gone. Just like the Faith said. Our dream will vanish.
A dream of the Faith? Is that right? Oh my.
What is it?
Oh. I had something on the tip of my tongue, but then it slipped away. Something very important. Oh. Frustrating. Well, I suppose I'll just have to think on it a little more. Until next time, Lady Yuna. We are all connected. There may yet be a way to reunite with those who have gone.
What? Watch what you say.
Forgive me. Consider it the ramblings of an old man.
Dun dun dun. Now we get to leave. There is one other thing we have to do here, which is get and then watch Crimson Sphere 4, but I don't know what Crimson Sphere 4 is. Also, I'm glad I laughed because that freaking elemental oversold. I hate oversold elementals, they're such a pain. It's not too bad using Prey via White Mage, but using anything that has any sort of charge bar is impossible to get any decent heals off. Now, where is Crimson Sphere 4? I'm actually just gonna run in here real quick. Unless Crimson Sphere 4 was the thing we just picked up, in which case it's not too much of a problem. I think it may have been, considering it was red. Let's actually check. Do they show up under... Well, if what we just watched was Crimson Sphere 4, it's not in that list. Which leads me to believe that that might not be Crimson Sphere 4. In fact, I'm actually going to look up Crimson Sphere 4, which involves typing on my fancy pants keyboard. Where is Crimson Sphere 4? Let's see. Oh, it is actually down there? In the room where you find the reassembled sphere. You have to climb up some crates to reach the upper shelf. Well, we need that sphere, so sadly, back down we go. This was the only area I was planning to do in this video anyway, in all likelihood, because of the amount of cutscenes that occur here, so not too much of a problem. That was the reassembled sphere we just got, right? Yeah. Or at least we have a reassembled sphere. So let us investigate this room. It may actually be the room with the glowy thing in it too. For God's sake, these things are huge. You missed. Oh, you didn't miss her though, and she almost died. That's kind of sad. May as well use all these freaking potions that we have. Considering we're about to buy a billion things off of... what's his name? Certainly doesn't seem like it's this room, at the very least. So let's investigate... May as well investigate this room because it's a halfway point, but I'm pretty sure it's not this room. I love that, like, the concept character art for her is in a portrait in that room. Ambushed! God dang it. And it oversold again. We're getting some technically seriously lucky oversouls going on here. Normally they don't happen that frequently. Both of the elementals that we've seen have oversold now. Excuse me. Oh, for God's sake. Are you gonna oversoul? Not in the time span it takes me to run away, it's not. It may have oversold when it got a turn, but it didn't get a turn. It is this room. Okay. Excuse me. Coming through, coming around. Up and down, to the side. Excuse me, to the side. There's Crimson Sphere 4. So now we're gonna head all the way back out. Sadly, we can't just do it via this, because that's not a fancy elevator. Actually, no, we can go straight from here, can't we? Yeah. Because we're done here. Just gonna go ahead and watch the Crimson Sphere, and that'll clear up Guadosalam, which is worth a large 2 percentage points. Which, you know, may not sound like much immediately, but 2 percentage is a lot. Considering the last bunch of things we did was like 0.2, 0.4, another 0.2 in there. By the way, I'm going to cut it off right after Crimson Record 4. I like how they always have different names. I'm going to cut it off right after this one finishes playing, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time where we're probably going to run through a bunch of other really short tidbits here. We're going to do Macalania, Thunder Plains, and Bikanel Desert. We can probably all do in one go. We might be able to do some more stuff there as well, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.
This is the final exercise. We have reports of something extremely dangerous inside this cave, but we lack more detailed information.
We're to eliminate it?
No, you are simply to investigate. Report your findings back to me. Those who return here alive will become formal members of the Crimson Squad.
Sir!
There aren't enough weapons for all of you. Claiming a weapon for yourself will be part of this exercise. This is it, gentlemen. You have your orders. Begin.